So welcome back to Rise of the Ghurids. Now, as I'm recording this one, part 10 has just gone out. Like I said, I gotta record like 5 and then go out and then I can get back to the comments properly. But I did ask in that video about what should I do about vassalizing the Zumbills, and everybody basically has said yes so far. So we're gonna go ahead today and start that out. And we're going to give them religiously protected, right? I want them to keep their religion. That is something I definitely want. There we go. I accept your gracious offer as vassalization, my liege. We're going to make sure he's on the council, and we're going to start straight away swaying. I want to make sure we stay friends. But we're getting to the point now where we have a lot of vassals who could start... Look at this guy. Bloody hell. Looks like Shrek. He's huge. Right. What can he do? He's not great at anything. I'm gonna make him my chancellor instead of my son. I'm gonna do that. He still loves me. That's perfect. No issues there at all. But of course, today we are really close now to actually... Oh, we have some prisoners as well. Let's ransom them away. But we're really close to being able to form Bactria. So hopefully we can get that done today. The only issue we really have is going to be waiting for the truces to end with this guy. And because he's a king, it's not like we can just vassalize him or anything like that. We are now making, though, 58 gold per month. You're trying to challenge Househead. We have to accept and say, no, I don't think so. But we've done that like 5 times already. Ooh, we can't have that. Oh, I guess that's not too bad. Or instead, maybe what we do is if we give our son a duchy title, I believe he won't inherit any of this. So that is going to be my plan. Try and get him a duchy title. And of course, yesterday we did make the Burge, and we've done a fair few upgrades, and we're going to keep upgrading this as well. It does give more development growth. So we're going really hard on that right now, and it's up to 3.4 per month. And we are now 77 as well. So I was doubting that this guy would have been able to form the culture. But to be honest, if we focused on that, I think we would have formed the culture. But that will just wait now until next life, I think. But yeah, Farzin has really surprised me with how long he has lived. But considering we don't have whole of body or anything like that, he's going really strong. So we can sway him. His unshakable faith in the sun. Yeah, what do you think about that? Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think that we both might benefit from increased communication. There we go. We would like an alliance with him at some point as well. Child of my dynasty, look at that. We're having loads of family members now. Up to 56 living members. Yeah, this truce currently has, oh no. Damn. Shah Farzin of the Ghurid Shardom has abandoned his mortal coil at 78 years of age. He died of old age. A conscientious man, he was renowned for his excellent skills as a steward and a ruler. Shah Nazar ascends to the throne, a true sadist, many fear for what the realm will turn into under his rule. So let's see. Old age at 78. He was the cultural head, was dreaded, exalted among men, religious icon, fought 26 wars, 23 offensive, 3 defensive, and 9 activities, 3 pilgrimages, 2 hunts, 1 annual procession in Catan, 1 university visit, 1 grand tour, and 1 grand tournament. But our money has severely dropped. Vassal taxes are in the bin. Let's make sure we have a tax collector, and that may fix that a little bit. Hopefully. But Shadow of Faith, Twilight. What joy it is to be son of such an exemplary servant of Siddhartha. The adore I feel in my heart when I hear everybody refer to him as Sinner Shah Farzin. His virtues are revered by monks and pious Mayahanas alike. I wonder, will I humbly stay in my father's shadow, or will I achieve and surpass such piety in my own life? Will the good grace of Siddhartha be as visible in me as it is in him? So this character is content to live in the shadow of their pious parent. There we go. But our money, 22, it's literally halved. One of the big reasons is this new title up here, which is a problem because, I mean, I'm going to leave it. That's fine. Fair and square. He now has that. There's a lot of mines in there that I was hoping to, you know, use. We can appoint a second tax collector, but I don't think we need to. Make sure we get everybody on the council. So for our steward, which is the most important one, our half-brother up here, Firas, doesn't like me. Chancellor. Oh, this guy is very powerful here of that other dynasty. So we'll make him our chancellor. For our marshal, yeah, we're going to have to make sure this guy's on the council because otherwise he will definitely revolt. And then intrigue will let the Zunists do it. But I got a feeling we're going to be facing some pretty big factions. Instead, I'm going to go down to stewardship focus and pick up scientific so we can try and get manorialism as quick as possible and build them 2 extra mines in our capital. But if we look now, I mean, we kept the 2 duchies we want to hold. So, you know what? It turned out okay. But I would really like to have some of this back, but it's not It's not going to happen. And we're still, we're not harmonious anymore. So what we're going to do is steer house unity towards harmonious. And we can encourage them to improve the economy. So we're going to do that so all our vassals keep building up and stuff. But I feel like we're going to face some pretty rough factions. You want an alliance? We're going to say no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we maybe negotiate alliance with some of our vassals? Yes. Okay. So let's get an alliance with Herat. And also, I want to get an alliance with Katal as well. He will take that. How about this new vassal? Yeah, I think we can get alliances with all the people we can negotiate them with. So that is great. That's basically should stop any factions from ever being able to rise now. We're allied with all our vassals of our dynasty. So that's a really, really big help for us. But our truce is now over. So we can do a de jure war for this county for here. And then after that, we do a duchy conquer for this one up here. And at that point, he will be gone. He has no land left. And we have all the borders of Bactria. But I'm actually sad about that. Shah Farzin the Quarreler. Look how good he was. Like all the traits. Silk Road Merchant. He was an experienced pilgrim. Journaler. He was a veteran traveler. He had the Hastaluda trait, the Scholar trait, Architect, Hunter, Avaricious. I don't know if we'll ever have a better character than him. In the last series we did, Catalina was my favorite, but I'm going to be honest, I think out of both series I've done, think Farzin's my favorite. For 4 factions, you're trying to stand up. You are of my dynasty, so do you want an alliance? No, you don't. Just what we could do, we could send him 150 gold. We have a lot of gold, and now we can negotiate an alliance with him as well. So that now means, yeah, basically all my powerful vassals, because they're of my dynasty, we can negotiate alliances with them and pretty much guarantee stability inside my realm. So that is really good for us. But we're going to do this here. We're going to station besiegers and send the rest up to attack. By right, my brother has informed me of an obscure law that states no one but the Shah may be its protector. So that is this county here. Okay. Normally, such archaic laws would be dismissed, but it offers me a unique chance to put Zand, my vassals, and the current ruler in his place. No, well, we don't want the title. I'd rather you like me, but no alliance as powerful clan vassal. That's going to be a problem. Unpreferred heir. Yeah, we're just not really meant to like each other, are we? But over here, station besiegers, the rest up now to attack and chase. Just like that, and siege their capital. We may as well. And let me double check on our children. I think we need to educate them now because Firaz was educating them. So we're going to make sure they're our wards. We're not the best. Yeah, we are sadistic and lustful and content. So, you know, we're not exactly a great person. We have a court tutor, though, so hopefully they can still have good educations. But there we go, 100%. So, we need one more war, and once we do that, we can become an emperor. What we could do, which, you know, is we could pay 26 gold for this guy to fight. Can't offer anything else, though. Is anyone a bit more powerful? No, they're all kind of weak now. I was going to say we could call, oh, this guy. Could pay this guy 143 gold. He would do an invasion, and then we could maybe conquer it without having to wait for the truce. We do have too few spouses, but I'm okay with that for now. So our sons are Solar. We have Forazan, Rastin, and Kanda. So, ooh, look at him. He is evil. Stewardship all in. So he's in stewardship, second in line. Again, no martial children, so I'm actually going to get a secondary spouse. What if we got a spouse with like high martial, right? Does that affect it? Probably not. Don't lose any prestige for this, so I think, you know what, let's marry her, bring her over, and hopefully have some children with her. But oh no, the region between Persia and India is a troubled one. Ever since the Sassanid Empire fell, the Iranian plateau has been in a state of chaos, with local rulers struggling over the hegemony of the trade-rich region. Once a slave, this guy has now taken up arms and is rallying his followers. Locals tell of a rapidly expanding empire and fear that he will topple all other rulers in the region. A troubled region. Ooh. Wait, what? Was that on my land? A populist revolt? This guy stood up and took that from my empire. And I believe, isn't the Ghazanovids the ones who had the Ghurids as vassals, and they're the ones that forced them to convert to like a Muslim faith? I believe it was them, right? But he's going to go to war with us right now. And he took land off us. We do have claims, do we? No, we don't have claims somehow, even though we held that land. Like, that's not great for us. We have 2 historic evasions bordering us now, which is not great. Do we need that for the region? No, we don't. So that's okay. But, I mean, what is his army like? He has loads of special soldiers, and he has some horse archers. So can we build our army up anymore? Yeah, let's build them up. Max out our onagers as well. We got to prepare. We have an invasion who just stole land from us, and he's probably going to go to war with us. Uh-oh. As the ruler of Ghur, it is inevitable that you will bow to me. Let it be an honest faith of fealty, rather than with a blade against your neck. I submit with honor. We become a vassal, or you pose no threat to me. Oh, God. Ooh. We have to fight. But can we win? I don't know if we can win. You pose no threat to me. Can we put down this invasion before it even starts? I'm pretty sure you guys in the comments said it was this dynasty in real life who took over us, vassalized us, and then forced us to convert. So, I mean, if we lose, maybe the same thing that happened in real life is going to happen now. We have allies, though, so we can call this guy all the way... Oh, he's right, but there, that's huge. And that's it. All our other allies are my vassals. We could marry off a daughter, maybe. Anyone close? You know what? I think we can do it. We're going to raise all, and he doesn't have much land. So if we force him to fight in... Ooh. So she is a woman now, my niece. It's been a good while since I saw my heartthrob. Then I see her enter court, looking as... That's your niece. No. Oh, it's now saying we will probably lose. If we can maybe go in the mountains and they come in... Oh, no. Well, they just got 12... If we lose, do we still become his vassal or does he take our land? We lose our land. He's just gone up to 5... We're about to lose everything. Oh, no. Right. Damn. What do we do? Oh, God. Oh, we can alliance with those but there. Let's make that. And our other daughter, let's see what we can pick up with her. Mostly vassals. You down there. You know what? Let's make that alliance as well. And what about with our second in line? Alliance with Parla. So let's do that as well. But this first battle, oh, no. We're going to make sure we call them both. But even still, we're about to go into debt as well. We are literally about to lose everything. Oh, my God. We had 50 survivors. There's no way. Surely not. Submit to invader. The war is lost. Perhaps we should consider negotiating a peace deal that keeps our demesnes intact. Oh, okay. Yeah, because otherwise, if we try and fight this, I'm going to be honest, we're not winning it. We can still do this decision until it gets to 100%. So if we maybe try and rebuild our men, get our allies here, and maybe see if we can fight this off. This is going to be gutting. Surely you don't have to become a vassal of him. I'm sure it was these in real life, which is just insane to think about this happening in-game now as well. But we're going to get our allies over here, try and rebuild, being careful that they don't go over 100%. Our men they're forming really slow. Now they're coming in to fight us. That's it. That's it. There's nothing we can do. We have to submit to invader. All this work, we were almost an emperor with one more. Is that 2 more counties we needed, or just 1 more, I think? And I surrender. To my vassal, may your years be short and miserable. I accept your offer of peace. Let us put this conflict behind us. I cannot believe that. What? After all of this, we're down to 5 gold per month as well. I guess that's because our armies are rebuilding. I was... Is there anything we can do? At least we kept our land intact, but he's going to go on a rampage now, expanding. We're going to have to fight for independence. We can disband our men. There we go. Liege goes to war, so he's now going for the land we need, which is good. If he gets that, we can take it while being a vassal, get our freedom, and straight away, we will be able to actually become an emperor. But is he going to demand my conversion? Maybe we get religious rights. There's nothing we can really use on him. He might demand our conversion soon. That's just not how I expected this video to go, I'll say that. So this guy's a vassal now. We still have a truce, I believe, so there's not much we can do. Just gonna have to see how the Ghaznavid Empire expands. They may take on the Zoroastrians and defeat them. He wants me to be a marshal. I guess I'll have to do. Not what I was hoping for, but fine. You know what? At least we still kept our land, but that was intense. He just spawned way more men. You might be a Khan. I'm a Khan now. I guess because it's his kingdom, so we're a Khan instead. But yeah, our sister's being mean. Nice. This guy wants to enter an alliance. We're going to say yeah. Why not? We're going to have to wait till he loses his special soldiers. He's now going for 2 wars, taking on Gujar and a little bit of land down here. So he's going to expand like crazy. There's another invasion. So who is this? Duke Mikesko. Just like his father and grandfather, shares the dream of a united Poland, utilizing both diplomacy and military force. He plans to subjugate the surrounding realms to create a prosperous and lasting kingdom that will weather the ages. To achieve this goal, he is willing to negotiate with his former enemies. Another invasion now as well with Poland. Have we got the most powerful one or something? Yeah. So this guy has the most powerful one that we've seen so far. And he spawned inside of our land. So our son and ward, humble, deceitful, or honest? Go humble, that's okay. So Solar's come of age, picked up Midas Touched, as is tradition. 0 diplomacy, though. That's not great. We're still making good money and everything. And how much are we paying in taxes? Only 2.2. But we're going to we should probably think about an extra unit. What do we want? We don't really have any good units right now, to be honest. That would be worth building unless we get more Yars, which they're decent. And maybe that is the option that we go for. We have more barracks here, so we're going to upgrade these ones. So then these will be upgraded to a similar amount of damage as these ones. Yeah, right now, we just got to hold out and just wait and see what happens with him. There's not much we can do while he's this powerful. I wonder if he's going to take over the Zoroastrians now. I don't know what land he, will go for. I'm sure it's kind of set out, but I have no idea what exactly he's going to go for with his conquering. But our truce ends with these in a few months now, about 17 months. We've had a daughter as well. So we'll go with Pariah. There we go. So, our truce ends with these fairly soon, so we can go back in and take that. And then once we do actually get independence, we'll have all the de jure land of the Empire. But, I mean, if we get independence, we've had this exact event before with our brother, and it was who we are now as our tax collector. So we can increase his intrigue. I mean, sure, why not? Oh, he is growing, and he's getting stronger as well. Ooh, we might be a vassal for quite some time. A daughter come of age. She picked up astute intellectual. The Byzantines are literally collapsing as well. But we are stuck now with having an alliance with our other vassal. Maybe we can't even start a faction. We have a truce. Oh, so we can't do anything for 5 years, actually. So we are just stuck as his vassal for at least 5 years. Wait, what? Oh, he created a cadet branch, Ali. Ooh, so that's actually a bad thing because he will now not be affected by all the stuff we do, right? Because it's just house. So now he has his own house, which is 3 of them. There's the founding one, there's Ghurid, and then there's Ali. So now he's done that. When we take the decisions and that and do the house unity stuff, it doesn't actually affect him, I don't think, which is not great. I don't know if there's a way to stop them being able to do their own houses, but yeah, this guy's up to 15,000 men now. We just have to watch as he gets ridiculously powerful. We may be under this guy for quite some time with nothing we can do. Bro, face from long ago. And this is exactly what we had with Farzin. I settle into my bed as snug and comfortable as a babe betwixt in his mother's breast. But basically, to my horror, it is none other than my deceased friend, Rose. He callously cackles as I shriek in horror. Come now, Nassar. Is that a way to greet an old friend? So basically, we have to repent. We'll try and get rid of them again. We tried this last time, but it didn't work. Hopefully, we can get rid of problem. Oh my god, how much land is he going for? Going for all of that as well. Oh no, just that bit there. Okay, that's not too bad. A weighty problem. I have been aware of Ali's eyes on me all evening as we eat. But it's as I continue to pick up my first dish as the next course queues up that he takes his first strikes at the table suddenly. I can't let this go on any longer. He shouts at me. I can't sit here and watch you waste away, Nassar. I bridle somewhat, but it's hard to look indignant behind the mounting piles of dishes. Maybe I don't find too much time to eat, but it's a time-consuming business running a Khanate. And try and fix it. We're getting thin, are we? We're gonna fight him. You know what? Maybe you're right. Let's try and fix it. He's only looking out for us. So it's a fresh, sunny day, and I can see the sweat dripping off Ali's chin as he continues to encourage me forward. The sack of rocks on my back groans under the weight, and I do too as I throw it down over the line in the dirt that Ali has drawn with a stick. He claps his hands together delightedly. You're looking stronger already. I think it's time to move on to something bigger. I know they're currently conducting drainage works in the next field over and could use some help. Otherwise, if you're feeling brave, there's a corpse of trees just over the crest that they're logging. What do you think? An axe? We'll go log in. We'll go log in. So, felling trees is dangerous business for someone as inexperienced as myself. Even being overseen by Ali's watchful eye, the combination of my lack of awareness and exertion has already resulted in a few close shaves. Wedging my axe into the wood of a nearby log, I pause to take a drink from my flask. Ali approaches me, his own axe slung over his shoulder. I think you're ready to take on something bigger, he says. Again? So he points me towards a big tree. How hard can it be? There's a 2% chance we die. Yeah, give me a break. We are done. I think that was enough login for us. We are a Khan at the end of the day. Can't get a fox, but we're just going to sell it. Right now, what we need to do, I think build up Mongolia. is build up like a nice war chest, and we are going to have to try and get independence as soon as possible. Our truce has ended with this guy. We can't just conquer it anymore. Oh, maybe because we're not independent. Oh, so we're actually going to have to go ahead and try and get a claim. And I think we might need the whole duchy. Yeah, we need the whole duchy. So we need to try and get a duchy claim now against him for this duchy. But hopefully that happens quite soon. Our chaplain has 22 learning, so that's decent. Hopefully doesn't take too long there. But I just did not expect this to happen today. Our plans have been ruined. Hide and seek though. What in the world has my son Rastin been doing in the wardrobe in the servants' quarters? Playing hide and seek, he claims. He looks like a fool, smiling, flustered cheeks, drooling, barely hearing what I'm saying. Oh no, I know what happened. He must have seen two of the pages plucking a chicken together. That is undoubtedly lust in Rastin's eye. So lustful or chaste. Yeah, well, we'll go lustful. God, our kids are evil. We're not having the best children at all. But another son though. Azam. Hopefully he can, turn out a little bit better. We are going to keep upgrading stuff though in our castles. Try and make it as good as we can. But I don't want to spend too much money because I think we have to get some mercenaries when we eventually fight to take this guy down. Now, this guy's only got me a county claim. We do need a duchy one, so we are going to have to hold out on that. I'm also going to switch to a wealth focus, get some stewardship points in, and try and stack up some money now. And our truce with this guy, how long's that going to take? 2 months. Okay, so in 2 months, could maybe go for freedom. He's down to 9,000 men now. I'm going to create an independence faction and to see how it goes. But before we get independence, I do want to get this duchy here. Wonder if other vassals will join. No one else is joining, surprisingly. I thought the other vassals would definitely join me. Oh, he has joined now. Another son, Murad. Ooh, and he's robust. Oh, come on. Please. We're going to stop. Actually, we'll educate you once we stop educating the 15-year-old. But if he picks up like something with a martial focus, he could be an absolute beast. The beast that we really need right now. All my vassals still going along quite strong. Still have some Taharids underneath us. But all my family still going very strong and making us a lot of money as well through taxes. Every time we can, we're going to promote development, get more taxes, get more development in our capital. From bad to worse. Oh yeah, I forgot. When Nasser was our son, he was rivals with our the guy we paid to do like a poem for us. So as if it was not bad enough that he embraces the worst vices of humanity, the Rab has now insulted me to my face. He sent a messenger who called me the worthless Khan Nazar in front of everyone. Gain stress. Where even is he? He's just chilling over here. I respect that he sent someone all the way up here just to do that. Yeah, I mean, we're making good money. I am gutted about this house, though. So he's not going to get economical archetype of, like, building up like we just set as well. So it's not great. But if we look at the other ones, their archetype for building should be... Oh, it's warlike, unless it's run out. But when we do encourage this, they get the builder archetype for 10 years. But he's not going to get that now, so he's not going to be focusing on building up. And the more our vassals can build up, the more taxes they pay for us as well. So it is a really important thing to do. And Rastin comes of age. Mastermind philosopher. We are getting some really, really good educations, though. I think we're going to hold out on the university visit. I think we've got more important things to do this life. I think Nassar's life... His main thing is going to be getting back his freedom. Like, that is really what he has to focus on. But mark of distinction. As the renown of my dynasty grows, familiarity with the glorious sigil spreads too. My family's device is now recognized in the regional circles of nobility. So we're now... reputable. That's not bad at all. Liege won war, of course he did. And what we'll also do, we're going to do the reinforced relations thing. I'm going to go with Middle Eastern, so we're picking up that extra stewardship. Let's help with our money just a little bit. And we can bring in Middle Eastern merchant settlers for more taxes and development growth. So we're going to do that as well. 27.7 gold per month. Our liege is making 3.1. So, yeah, mercenaries are going to be our way to do this. Let's just hope we get that duchy claim on this guy soon. Look at him. He's just starting war after war after war. Lucky that we did vassalize the Zunbils, because otherwise he could have taken their land and maybe some of them would have died. But because they're vassals of us, they've been pretty safe from it all. New acquisitions. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically, I can only pursue one of them. Rumors of a lost tome, book artifact, help managing his holdings, get a weak hook on a nephew and vassal, or Secure those trade deals, 455 gold. I mean, obviously I'm going to go for that one. So not a day goes by without my brother Firaz and my courtier Abdul Latif butting heads. This time their quarrel seems to be over Bamiyan of all things. As the sheikdom of Bamiyan becomes more prosperous, so should its taxes, Abdul asserts. Let us raise them now rather than after Firaz's tasks officially ends. But by doing that, we'll slow the growth of Bahrain. So we can get more taxes, less development. Less taxes, more development, or leave it. Yeah, I think we'll leave it. I don't want less taxes or development. Right now, we're getting good taxes and it is getting good development growth. As if we go to the development map, it is slowly starting to become noticeable, which is nice. We're going into the stabilization phase now as well. So I wonder if he can still do the conquering stuff he is doing. All right, I'm going to accidentally purchased a county claim. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. So we're going to have to keep going on and try and get the duchy one as well. Oh, but he's just got, look how much land he's got. He's been around for like 3 years or 5 years or something. And look how much land he's already got. Seems, you know, fairly unfair, you know. That he's allowed to just do this, you know, vassalize me. But I think pretty soon, look, every time he goes to war, his special soldiers are going down and down and down. So the more war he does, the quicker we can get in there and fight for freedom. And the faction is 102% right now. I'm surprised, yeah, like, he isn't joining. I don't know why he's not. You'd think everybody would want to fight for freedom. Like, more and more land by the second. He's going for all of this now. But he is facing the Abbasids. So, this could backfire on him if they make their way over here, which they probably won't if they're in the other own war. So, it's not looking likely that they're going to be able to help. But actually, for today, I'm going to leave that here. So, today we were supposed to become an emperor, and we have made 0 progress thanks to this guy just vassalizing us and getting extremely powerful. Although at one point it was 15,000, so he's lost over half his power, which is good. So, we'll see. We'll just ride it out for a bit and strike as soon as we have the opportunity. But no, there we go. That's how this turned out so far. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.